welcome back, everyone. It is 8:40. Sometimes when you're tackling your New Year's resolutions, it's easy to get stressed out. You don't want to kind of put too much on your plate, experts say, since so many people get used to, common chronic stressors like their jobs, finances, or even, family sometimes. It's hard to notice the type of stress that you're going through. And if it goes unnoticed, it can really have long-lasting impacts on your body. So we're bringing in Dr. Andrew Myers to kind of show us the different types of stressors and the ways to avoid them. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Where are you joining us from today?
Boise, Idaho today.
Okay, nice. Do you guys have is it cold there this morning?
It's a little chilly, but we don't have any snow right now, which is nice.
So let's talk about stress. I know our bodies can go into this flight or fight mode. What happens to your body when you're under stress, whether that be from work, from money, from family, and some of those things that we mentioned?
Absolutely. When our bodies are under stress, we release certain chemicals into our bloodstream that affect various functions, including blood sugar, mental function, as well as immune function, which is one of the things that I really wanted to highlight today. Coming out of the stressful holiday season, we really need to be concerned about cold and flu season now that we're sort of into the midst of winter. And the best way to support your immune system is obviously through nutrition from your diet, as well as from supplementation.
And one of the things it says on the screen there is about cortisol levels, and it's kind of interesting because I have been seeing a lot of chatter on TikTok, of all places, about lowering your cortisol levels. Can you just kind of explain what cortisol does, how it helps us, how it can hurt us, and how we can possibly regulate that if that is even a thing?
Of course. Cortisol is produced by our adrenal glands. Our adrenal glands are really the organs that are most affected by stress because they are part of the fight or flight reaction, which means we're either going to fight the stressor that's approaching us or we're going to run away. It's an ancient survival mechanism. So cortisol is the actual biochemical compound that affects our blood sugar, that reduces our immune function. And the best ways to reduce cortisol are not only to support the adrenal glands with nutrition, but also to try the lifestyle measures like exercise. You mentioned meditation or guided imagery, or just simply deep breathing. It's very difficult for us to avoid the stressors in our lives right now because there are so many directions that stress comes from, whether it's job stress, family stress, financial stress, you name it. And I often really talk to patients about making their bodies stress hardy so that they can better deal with the stressors in their lives as they seek to try and reduce them as well. But a dual approach is probably the most effective way that I've found working with patients.
And you kind of just mentioned it, and I like how you said sort of stress kind of ready because, we all have to go to work. We all are going to have to deal with stressful things in our life. It's part of life. There's highs and lows, of course. Number one, if starting tomorrow, hey, I want to live a less stressful life, what should I wake up and do tomorrow morning?
Exercise, number one. Absolutely. Exercise has a way of reducing stress and tension. It does lower cortisol levels. And it doesn't have to be extreme. It can be a walk. Obviously, in Arizona, you have the best weather in the West, and you can take advantage of that by taking a walk or a jog or doing some form of exercise to help lower those cortisol levels and lower your overall stress. Secondary to that, I would say there are four key nutrients that I recommend to my patients that directly impact the functionality of both the adrenal glands, releasing cortisol, the immune system, and the inflammation that tends to make stress worse in our bodies. And if we have time, I'd love to go through those four nutrients, please.
If you could just list them real quick, because I would be really curious to know. Yeah.
Okay. The first is vitamin C.
Okay.
And one of the things that I recommend is that you need to take at least 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C a day.
Okay.
Better off at 2,000 milligrams to really boost your immune function and support your adrenal glands. The next option is vitamin D and vitamin K2. Those nutrients work together to help modulate to moderate immune function and keep your inflammation levels at manageable means within the context of inflammation. And then last but not least, in order to reduce inflammation directly, I recommend an omega-3, like a fish oil supplement that contains omega-3. And when it comes to that, there's new technologies that make omega-3 super easy to take.
Okay.
This is a gel that I recommend now to all of my patients. It's a chewable gel, and it tastes great. Fish oil can have a really bad aftertaste and cause fishy burps. This product is called ConCordix. It's available broadly in the marketplace, and it's just simply a chewable that you put in your mouth.
Okay. Oh, there you go. You're getting your vitamins for the day. More than I have done. Okay. Well, doctor, thank you so much, and thanks for a little reminder to maybe get out there. I had told my coworker I'd go on a hike with her, but I'm thinking I was going to bail. So maybe you've convinced me to get outside. So
absolutely.
We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Okay. Enjoy that.